All right, so some of you have seen my life update, I moved video. And going through this process has been very, very uncomfortable, extremely uncomfortable. So a lot of healing has been involved, a lot of stuff like that. And a lot of this has made me go, wow. And as I've been forced to deal with laborers, like people who have these services that they say that they offer for a certain amount of money and time, and then when they get there they try to like sell you stuff based off of, it reminds me of the dentist. That's the comparison I saw today of like, hello, yes, dentist, I'm here to get my teeth cleaned. Oh, have you considered all these other things that have been terrible this whole time? Wow, cool, dentist. I'm just here to get my teeth clean. Just clean my teeth. In 5 years, you're going to have this terrible thing happen. Cool, dentist. I just want my teeth cleaned. Just wait. You're young. Just wait. So do you clean teeth or not? That's what this reminds me of. House stuff, things in general is what this like things that people charge for in general. And I had to heal bartering. So me and my significant other are very accepting of prices that get thrown at us, right? It's like, oh, that makes sense. You know, they are doing a lot of hard work, and then they get you too because you do hard work, right? Like as somebody that heals and that wants to be there and wants to do the things and wants to understand and wants to learn and grow, they take advantage of you because they say things like, well, if you want this done right, it's going to be thousands of dollars. And so I'm like, cool. No. So I'll just do it myself. That's fine. Perfectly acceptable to walk away from these. Like I'm perfectly fine with walking away from these prices. And that's with everything. Like it's blowing my mind. Things like closing cost, cleaning, getting large appliances delivered. How these big businesses will just make a number up and then you're expected to pay it. But then if you're like, hey, that's awesome, I'm not going to pay that. Like, I'm not gonna, so that's fine. You could just go ahead and keep it. Like, that's awesome. And then they'll hit you with, well, like, what will you pay? Cars, same thing. Like, so I have had to heal, me and my significant other healed bartering today. It makes so many people uncomfortable. And that's what they want. They, as in there, you know, like there's no good guy, bad guy, but they, as in the person that is also bartering, they want you to be the most uncomfortable. That way you'll say yes. They want you to be more uncomfortable with them. And now it's like, there's so many layers to this with like how pissed people get with like boomers when boomers barter and stuff like that. Now it's like, oh my God, just like stop arguing. They see it as like arguing. And so they try to make people feel bad because they perceive it as arguing. So yeah, I really wanted to come on here and talk about this. And now I have a healing about it to where like you can see the things, right? This healing to where like you can see the things, you can see all the connections, you can see why they're asking, you can see why they're asking this price, and it's still like, cool, I don't have that. I don't have that. So I'm totally prepared to walk away. And then they hit you with this, so like, what will you pay? And it's like, no, you quoted me a price. You said this for this amount of money and now it's different. Bye. And then they hit you with the, so like, what will you, so like, what's the issue here? And it's like, the issue here is that you are making me pay, or you're trying to make me pay for a different price. That's insane. Insane to me. But they're betting on your discomfort. So that's what this healing does, is gets rid of all that. It's basically a version of the no you healings, but in a different form. So in this life that me and Shayden went to, I was a bar wench that I called myself because I thought it was hilarious. And I actually owned the bar and he was on the docks. So like we were together in this life and we were just laboring it out. And it's like, why? So we healed it to where we now direct the things, because that's what we do. Like, and then Kat came over, and yeah, I was doing a bunch of divine justices, and she had to help me with all that and pull me out, and just, yeah, a lot of stuff. So Spirit of It's good. Please activate Kate and Shayden's bartering healing to me, or to whatever situation, to give it the clarity and understanding too. It has all that shit in there. Clarity, understandings, zoom outs, like all the channeling with it. And then, yeah. So, speed that up. Push it forward, pull it outward, secret, screw it down. Okay. Okay, love you, bye.